Welcome to the History Hunter. Welcome to our small adventures with the World War II time frame. Today it's me and my daughter out, and where are we going?
We're going to have a look at 3 flak bunkers.
Yeah, we're gonna have a look at 3 flak bunkers out at the coastline. So join us and let's go and see what this is all about. There they are, some drainage work going on in the fields around them here. Look at that. 1, 2 and the third behind there. So we're gonna go over there and have a look at this special feature there, and definitely we're going to try and see if we can get up to the top there. A lot of drainage work going on here into the fields. Looks like they're trying to fix the problem of there being too much water on the top of the fields. And this is a very, very special location. It was a assembly of 3 flak towers, Fliegerabwehrkanonen, and they were in conjunction with a larger facility just behind us. But they are very special because one of them has a very, very unique feature that I'm going to show you, and it's so strange to see that the flak gun was kind of up there. And how did I get up there? My daughter just found this. Looks like a, sardine box in iron. It's definitely from the trench there around the bunker, and that's cool. That's down in the drainage trench there. Metal pieces, a huge metal piece there. Who knows what that is? Could be something that was left there by the German activity. I don't know. My daughter found this. What do you think it is? Is it for the camouflage things? Yeah, it's a camouflage hook for the camouflage canvas that used to be on the top of the bunkers. We'll probably be able to show you that. That's nice, very nice. We're actually deeper down now, almost as deep as you can be. My daughter is trying to figure out how deep the bunker goes. It seems like it goes at least half a meter plus. So when they built this, they would expose this area. Is that a bottom? No, it goes even further. So you see here, that's the bitumen, rubberized layer. They boiled it and put it on there to keep the moisture out of it. Here you can see it's complete and intact. This is actually how a real trench would be dug as well by the Germans. They dug thousands of kilometers of trenches all over Europe, and this is actually how it would look when they dug it. And they would stand here and guard this perimeter. So cool thing to see how it actually looked at that time as well. That looks to be some of the hoisting rails that is on the roof of the bunkers to hoist the munition around. I'm not sure whether this is in conjunction with these bunkers, but that looks typically of what they use. They use these beams to be able to hoist heavy things inside the bunkers. It's spread all over the place here where they dug. Huge wooden planks, like the railroad planks. This could be pieces of that. It's all over the place. So let me see if I can kind of guide you through here. On the right hand side there are 2 entrances, and on the top here, that's the flak position with a Fliegerabwehrkanonen, probably a 20mm with either 2 4 barrels or 1. And I think just around here is either ammo storage, or when they actually came in, maybe they had a staircase, wooden staircase going up here, and there would be camouflage canvas hanging over all of the sides here. So we'll go like down here, and that section on here that you can clearly see is added later. You can see that it's very rough rocks on the top. See if I can get you up there and you can see that. You can see all these rocks there. So it's very rough compared to the lower part. But these are very special structures because they have combined them as personnel bunkers, kind of commando bunkers, radio bunkers with the flak towers on the top. From this side here, this is the main bunker, and the flak unit is on the top there. There's a crow following me again. Always there's a crow following me. These flak bunkers, in combination with the living quarters and very often communication centrals, details like that, they were often put in conjunction with other important structures, facilities around or nearby, and this is no exception. There used to be a huge camp around here, and there's also a lot of bunkers not too far away from here. They were mainly, the main purpose was to be able to stop any Allied intervention either by air or ship vessels coming out in the sea, and they were very, very accurate in that, because they had like a lot of them along the Atlantic Wall fortification line, and they could constantly follow whatever vessel and aircraft that was coming in on the coastlines of the Atlantic Wall. You do hear me talk about the bitumen, and this is it. It's a rubber-like material that the Germans actually heated up, and it was then possible to pour it, and they poured it all over the construction. So this is, it's very hard now, so I don't know how many years that actually worked before it cracked up, but that's the bitumen. So shall we go inside one of these? Let's do that. See if I can get the camera in here. Sorry about the quality of the picture, but we want to go in there and see what's inside. Here we are. This is like one room. I can actually see a ventilation shaft laying there. See if I can get you in here. There we are. Yep, that's good. Look at that. Oh, there are some things here actually. Let's see if I can get you through here. There's the guard position where you could have this hatch open and closed, so anyone trying to come in from there had to go through the guard inside here. And that is one of the bunk hangers that was used to hang up the bunks, and there would be multiple levels of those. That's probably the fireplace where they had a bunker oven. That's typical, with the ventilation shaft taking out the exhaust fumes through that pipe there. That one would either be a heater pipe or ventilation. You can see this pipe actually here still. Yeah, a lot of bunk hangers, so definitely living quarter. And there's some ventilation there, absolutely everywhere. Let's head on in here. There should be another guard position, and there's a kind of thing from the past, maybe from the farmers, who knows, or is it something that was pulling a piece of equipment? I don't know. There's another one that's also one of the guard positions. There's a very nice detail. That's a you know, you could pressurize the bunker by these blast valves. Nice. Here the shutter is rusted up long time ago, and behind me probably just, yeah, a very small room. Could be ammo storage. I don't think it was any living quarter here. Let me see. Yeah, it's not that big. It's just a small room. See the cracks in the wall, some ventilation, or maybe a heating tube coming in there. So, but that thing there is actually quite interesting. Who knows how old that thing is? So it's not the biggest of bunkers, but it had a special purpose. And you can see they had the planks on the wall by these planks up and down. They put on panels and made it a little bit cozier. See, it's very close to the sea line, so they will corrode and rot. Ventilation shafts there. Entrance. You can actually see some metal bars coming out of the wall there. That is probably rebar. Looks like could have been a hit there from something. A huge chunk of the concrete is actually gone. Okay, signs? No? And you can see there, it's kind of like open straight through there. So I'm guessing they came up here because that's pretty high up actually, and I really want to get up there. I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet, but I'm definitely going to go up there and check it out. And the flak gun was basically just there. How did I get that thing up there? Alright, so I'm gonna see if we can come up there somehow. Again, material coming up from the trench, some tubing. I'm not sure what it is, but it has to be from that time frame since it's so low in the ground here. At least 1.5 meter down, so probably is from the building activity when they built the bunkers. Many are asking me how long did they take to build some of these structures. Well, it all depended on the importance, the level of how fast they want it built. And when they poured in like 500, 700 prisoners of war and forced laborers, this could be easily have built in just a few months' time. And sometimes it's actually what happened as well. And it can actually be seen also in some of the work later, because the concrete would go very quickly bad because they had such a hurry in building them. And very often when the constructions are like perfect pristine condition today, then you know everything was done right. But some of them are, they have like cracks on the top and concrete falling off, and other constructions are like just absolutely perfect. So I think that's the reason why you see some of them in very bad shape and some of them in perfect condition. Managed to get on to the top here, and we're going to show you a little bit about the flak position here. That could easily have been where they had communication equipment, and in here, wow, look at that. That is pretty cool. Never ever been on top of a bunker. That's where they probably went down. And this is the pockets where the munition were. Wow, I really like this. So right here on the top, that's probably where they had the gun. I think it could be a 20mm. On the top, bitumen, thick pieces of bitumen absolutely everywhere. They probably found out that they needed that to make sure that the water wouldn't come down like here, so it's still here. That's the one with the extension right there, this extra chamber with the separate rooms, and you have the other one there. And being on top of this flak position here, that is just amazing. Just imagine the activity that took place here. Maybe the alarm went, alarm, and all the crew members ran up here, manned the gun, and they stood ready with munition. And I guess they also fired a lot through the air, because there was Allied contact here many times during the war. And that's the view from the very highest point of this construction. Look at all that bitumen on the top there. They must have had a lot of problems here around the coastline to keep this thing sealed. But look at that. And if we go over here, I have to be very careful. I don't want to fall 10 meters down there. We're on the top. There is the roof of the bunker itself. So you can see my silhouette there. You see they put this gun position right on top here, just slapped it onto the roof construction. Look at that, that's a huge metal bar there. Who knows what they use that for, or if it is from that time frame, I couldn't tell. But you can see this is basically also what they did. They put, and that's why they had so much problem with keeping the water out. They wanted to make it disappear from the air, like camouflage it, and they had good ideas. Some of them were often to put on rocks, but the area here was like fields, and very often they put on a coat of soil and let the grass grow on top. And they did that very rapidly by using cow manure, and it could actually grow up within a few days. But at the same time doing that, you put on some soil. It will keep the moisture there, and it will finally seep through the roof there. So good idea, bad ideas, all depends on where the bunker is and in what kind of environment the bunker actually sits in. You can see strips of that's strange. Why is that like that? Maybe that's sections they sealed between each section of the roof. I'm not sure, but I think it is. But then again, who knows? They had so many ideas, so many plans, and well, we all know what took place and what the end result was. I have to say, constructions like that are very fascinating. We get to see all the details, like the roof construction there inside, the ventilation. I really like to share those little moments with you out there. First, a huge thank you to all my Patreon and PayPal supporters. You're making this come true by we be able to travel. And then I just have to say thanks for all the comments, for the subscriptions, for you checking out the ads, and basically just a huge thank you to all of you out there. So from me and my daughter, we'll definitely see you later. Have a nice day and goodbye.
Thank you for watching. Bye bye.